Welcome to Banging with Babish. Mark of Pierre White there. So today's date, 4th of July. Happy America Day or Independence Day in America from the evil, tyrannical, but lovely British colonizers and evildoers. Tuesday, 6:34 p.m., July 4th, 2017. Maybe something Singapore-ish. This is a good event. Very good event. I like the magazine too, it's nice. It's not the type of glossy paper on top here, it's like art paper, very nice. It's very different. And one of the judges or the organizer is Dartin Tracy Liu. She is old, but no, okay, not that old, but very nice looking. Very nice. Let's cook some spaghetti using Marco Pierre White sauce my sister made. She says it's awesome. So we have one here and some meat, egg. I'm not sure what to do with the egg. So chances of making an ASMR video is out of the question because my sister's kids, my nephews are here, so whoopsie doopsie. So I'm using this camera, always the same old camera, on a new tripod, which is a gorilla, not gorillapod, that's trademark, octopod or anal bead tripod. Okay. So I use barilla spaghetti for one person. And I will boil some water. Get rid of these things first. So let's see whether this tomato sauce from Marco Pierre White is nice or not. The water is almost ready. The meat that I'm going to use today is pork, of course. Pork increases intelligence. Very important, intelligence. Small little wok here. Water, water, come to me, water. It's slow, the water into the flat pan because it's filtered water and filtered water is very slow. Because water quality in Malaysia or in Kuala Lumpur is like dog shit. It's rusty, yellowy, full of feces and diarrhea and cholera. Lovely jubbly. We are a fifth world country. So put here and put it, or anyway we'll do is a symmetrical type of pot. So I think I prefer to put it like here. Put this pot on the other side. Normally I like to like do the wok inside some more because the splashing of the oil, I don't want it to go on the floor. If it goes on the floor, and it'll be smudgy and ugly, and I have to clean it. So if it's at the what do you call these things? The stove, which is inner. If I use the more inner ones, it's much better because it's like gonna splash nearer to there and away from the floor. So let's turn on the heat or gas. I'm no Marco Pierre White, but who's sexier? Of course me lah. I'm sexier than Marco Pierre White. So meat, pork, already done. I mean, when you buy pork, you can like make it into small little chunks. You know. the small little chunks. That's it. That's what I'm eating. Okay, there's not much. Put it back in the freezer and separate it with some plastic in the middle, and put chunks, so it's easier to extract. There's not one big lump of minced pork which you have to thaw the whole thing in order to get the necessary amount of minced pork out of that whole bunch. So when you buy it from your local butcher, minced or not minced, okay, preferred it being minced, then you separate it and put in the freezer. And preferably lock it tight with plastic bags so that moisture does not leave it, or moisture does not leave it. Hopefully this bag does not have any punctured areas, so put it in the freezer. This is my mom's most delicious sauce ever. This is very spicy, very spicy, sweet, so delicious. I can sell this and make a mint, or make a dime, make $1. Got one egg here and some garlic sauce. So what's this? It's just spaghetti, right? So the egg here, I'm not sure how to incorporate it into the food. Maybe I just... Nah, it's not going to go into the sauce, okay? It's not going to like be a raw thing into the sauce like what you do with spaghetti carbonara. The egg yolk or the egg itself is part of the carbonara sauce. Of course, carbonara must have lots and lots of hopefully bacon, mushrooms, and pepper. Pepper is very important. Pepper and eggs go together well. So this is not, of course, not carbonara. This is not mushroom sauce. This is just tomato sauce. Pierre White tomato sauce. A moment later. Okay, I'm back. Of course, I did not do anything at all. Salt your water. Why? Because you want to eat salty noodles, don't you? Right? Salty noodles. It's good stuff. So into this pot here, salt. This salt is pink in color from the sea. How many tablespoons or teaspoons? Just wing it, because you're banging with me, banging with Bobby. Banging with Bobby means you're fucking the boar or the pork, no, the pig. Yeah, the pig. So I'll fry the egg normally, and from there, no idea what's happening actually. It sounds like the the Red Indian guy in Predator, the first movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, the first Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Get down, I like to bodybuild. Shit. The most important thing when you are assembling all these things is you have to have time, a clear mind, which I don't have. A narrow mind is okay. Mind your manners, mind your mind, and mind it all. It must be a 1% power of the brain that enables you to do all this food shit. Okay? Okay. What do we have? Let's see. The most important thing in the kitchen is the stock. Lots of stuff in your kitchen to make the stuff that you want to put in the lowest hole in your mouth. Oh, sorry, lowest hole in your face. This one here. So I have. Hello, Gabi. Huh? Did you call me uncle? So I haven't been in cooking in this place called Kuala Lumpur, Petaling Jaya for a long time. I've been here only since Friday. Today is Tuesday, Friday. That means 5 days already. So I'm not sure. I haven't cooked if I'm eating here, that means I'll be eating or was eating either outside food, which was takeaway bought by my sister, or instant noodles. So I have an onion here because I want to do something to the pork. Here, this small little piece of pork which is still thawing. I want to sweeten it. Yeah, sweeten it with this. So heating up the thing there. Egg gonna fry. Got my Barilla things here in this bottle. My sister wants this bottle, I'm not sure why. It's airtight, maybe. Good stuff. Because I don't want anything to eat it, like mites or stuff that eats wheat, or wheat that is very dry and needs to be hydrolyzed or hydrated to make it edible to human beings or homo sapiens like such as I. So the water is kind of like boiling now. Better turn off the, most important thing is to turn off the gas now. Yeah. Pierre White, he inspires me and I inspire him, so lovely. So the most important thing is have a smoke. Bye bye. See you in 3 minutes. I'm still preparing for my smoky jointy, but never mind. There's this one here, honey and lemon. Nothing to do with the dish. I'm just trying to make something sweet so I can enjoy my smoke more. Lemon and hopefully it's not bad now. It's like a layer of sugar down here. It's white. So 3 tablespoons, or make it 4. 4 is a good number for Chinese. So put this back. It smells kind of weird. Put hot water into it. Very hot. And Viola lemon honey hot water drink. Lovely. What does it taste like? It's like honey, water, lemon drink. See you in a bit. I'm back. Okay. Turn back on this gas for this water. I think I prefer to put the wok closer to the... I smell gas. This, the inner part, so it won't splash on the ground. So, but it blocks. Oh no, it does not block the view of the pan of water. So I don't know how long this wok was out of commission, but just give it a dry cleaning, whereas the heat of the gas will kill the bacteria, hopefully. First off, I will do... Hey, where's the bloody... where's the spatula? Aha. Spatula here. Okay. Oil. It's not much oil now. Dump it in for the egg. To stop the egg from sticking to the pan, a bit of salt. Making sure it's not rancid oil. Hopefully it's not rancid oil. I'm not the expert. Sprinkle of salt to stop the egg from sticking. Is it smoking? It's smoking, right? It's smoking. You want to have perfect, you want to fry a perfect egg, make sure you put it in a bowl first, you know, just to avoid calamity when you're transferring the egg to the pan but who cares? Fuck! Ow, 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 ow. There's a shell, and like Teenage Turtle in a nutshell, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you want to get rid of the shell that fell into the pan. You have to use the eggshell itself. You can't use your like finger, it'll be too hard. Shell versus shell. So it's salted, put some white pepper into an egg. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I love eggs. Just let it like low heat and cook the egg like so. Water is becoming gassy, or a lot of vapor coming out, so it's going to be boiling soon. I'll chop some onions for the pork. To sweeten up the pork. Can't see what I'm doing because I'm too lazy to, no, it's too, okay, never mind, fuck it, I don't care. Just chopping the onions, okay, you've seen 1,000 times. As time goes by, I'm getting lazier with my food videos, cooking videos. You know the layer, the outer layer most, you don't want to waste it sometimes, but I'm not old. The old people of like the 1980s, they tend to not want to waste everything, and they always keep the outer layer as well, and that's very difficult to separate the skin from that layer, so you must well destroy that layer as well. You know what I'm talking about, because I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, theoretically speaking, the egg should not be sticking to the pan. And cooking is very imperative that the knife is sharp. Simply cut the onions. It's not that important, but it just sweetens it up. Mind your fingers, do not chop them off. Okay. How long does it take to boil the water, man? Okay, it's stuck to the pan, kinda. But it's okay. It's alright. It's lovely. And it's done. Bullseye. The way I like it. Hey, come on man, water. Please boil some more. Okay, it's not boiling, but time to put in some of this spaghetti. I don't like putting it inside a bottle, it's so difficult to take out. Normally this much is the size of my, a girth of my dick. And some for my nephew. It's quite a lot already actually. Remember, I'm on a diet. Never mind. Since this pot is not a tall pot, it's a flat pot, can't do the trick where you just do like this and let go. So that's too bad. No theatrics today. Go on the side here, let it become softer, then you can push the whole thing in. So let one part cook. It's smoking now. Put some oil into it, if there's any left. Just think of this vegetable oil as olive oil. I don't like olive oil. Olive oil tastes green. Put the onions in. caramelize it so that it becomes sweet. Put this back out of the way, this pot of spaghetti. And put the pork in as well. After I'll put some soy sauce. That will be the main salty component of this thing. Push the spaghetti in. Wash the plate. What's happening? Why is everybody crying? Okay, the meat should be okay. The onions can be caramelized more. It's kind of like translucent now. Never mind. Some soy sauce for the umami taste. Turn up the heat. Mix it all around. The reason why I don't want to put the sauce onto the pork is because I don't want the pork to lose its flavor, so the pork will be put in last with the sauce and the spaghetti. Okay, it's not boiling fast enough, this water. So I'll transfer it into a bigger, it's really good. Okay, this is ready now. Put it to the side. It's like garnishing. Like garnish. Firstly, the sauce now into the pot. Sorry, into the pan. All this Pierre White goodness. Heat it up. Put some water into this one, as to get all of the tomato paste into the pot. wash everything. Cooking is 10% cooking, 90% preparing or preparation. It's like dating, you know. 90% court-teasing and going on dates and going to the cinema, and 10% fucking, you know. Adore. What's up? What did Jaden do now? So they clean up all the plastic bags. The plastic bag is quite useful because, I mean, all these are like throwaways, you know, put your food inside a plastic bag and you seal it up. It's like vacuum kinda. Clean it up, you just don't throw it away. You can use it for something else or use it again, and don't destroy the environment. Or you can turn it into a laptop cooler, you know, ice, put water into it, freeze it, then wrap it a lot of plastic bags over it, then put it underneath your laptop, and it acts as a cooler, water-based cooler. I think it has trouble coming into a boil because the surface area is very like large. It's bubbling already, this sauce here. Let's taste whether this is good or not, because I've never tasted this Pierre White tomato sauce before with penne. It's copied by my sister when she watched the Pierre White episode involving MasterChef Australia. Okay, MasterChef Australia, they showed how to make some penne and some tomato sauce. So the inspiration for this is that not too sweet, not too sour. It's like bolognese sauce. It's not bad actually, quite nice. Wow, refreshing and nice, man. Again, taste the seed, you know, the seed of the fresh tomato. It has a different taste to it, a different feel. I'm not sure how to explain it. It just tastes very good. Never double dip because you don't want the diseases that's in your mouth transfer into the sauce. Never mind, it's boiling, it kills off everything. Maybe, hopefully. So nice the sauce. Oh wow, sauce good. It involves 2 panchattas, 2 bottles of pancetta. I'm not sure what's pancetta. So see whether it's al dente or not by put it between your fingers, tearing it off, and of course you must taste it. If it sticks to your teeth, then it's not cooked or al dente. Okay, it's still hard. So it's taking some time. This is boiling already. Oh, sauce quite nice, huh? Yes. Very nice sauce. Turn it off the fire. This one is not going to cook anymore. I washed the board because I've chopped some onions on it. you need to, I mean, if you have the space, you can buy a lot of boards. One board is for raw meat, one board is for vegetable, and one board is for fruits. Sometimes we cut the called like melon and whatnot on the same board, and you do not wash it, well, the garlic or the onion taste will seep into the fruits that you cut on that unwashed board, so I have to wash it. You feel that you did not get the onion sauce or the onion water or garlic onto the board, think again. It will we call taint your other ingredients. So tomorrow I'm going back to Ipoh, hopefully. I had to wake up early. Today I wanted to go, but the sky was dark. Still hard. Oh, it's taking a sweet time, huh? Why take so long, man? It's crazy. Yes? Still cooking. I have to wait. Smells good. Sour. Smells good. Very good. See whether it's done or not. Soft. Still slightly hard. Still sticking to the teeth. Give it a minute or so. But then my mother's chilies, oh my god, this tastes very nice. Very delicious. Oh shit. If I was an entrepreneur, I would sell this thing. It's good stuff. Ask my mother to do the work and I just do the... Well, actually I don't do anything. I just collect the money, yeah. Not in the shop, but at the end of the month. Yes, collect the money at the end of the month. So that I can only spend 1 hour a month on work. Let's see, let's taste some of this onion and pork. Sweet and nice. Okay, that's it. Enough already of waiting. My pre-ejaculation is not good. But I don't have patience. Soft, good. I don't have faith for patience like George Michael. Is he still alive? I think he's dead. Okay. Finito. Put the spaghetti into the sauce. it up with the sauce. Finito. Put the pan away. Mix it up. Mix it up nice. We don't have basil, don't have parmesan. That's all you have to do. The sauce is the thing. Parmesan will of course enhance it by giving it a salty cheese flavor, but I think this is good enough. Let it rest for a while so that the sauces hopefully will be absorbed by the noodles. Sorry, the spaghetti. And if you are a garlic freak, you can put some more of this garlic, but that will definitely obscure the taste of the awesome tomato sauce from Pierre White. Put the caramelized onions and minced pork and soy sauce into the whole thing. Mix it all around again. And voila! Food for the gods. Plate my one first, because always serve yourself before others. Don't do as I do, do as I tell you. Okay, that's about it. Actually, some chili sauce, my mother's chili sauce. Ooh. Smells good. One dollop of spicy chili on the side. Wow, spicy. Ooh, nice. So delicious. Fork. Nice. Good stuff. Bye bye.